Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're here at KubeCon Paris or KubeCon EU 24. I have a special guest. This guy's almost a true, I call you like one of the, like a true SUSE ambassador, because every time I'm out there, you are literally like this, you're behind a lot of the stuff we are doing out in the community, out with, joint customers. So I do.
Yeah,
I honestly consider you like a SUSE ambassador, if
I
the only
appreciate it.
SUSE
Yeah.
ambassador. So Colin, welcome.
Thank you.
We've done this interview time and time again. How's KubeCon working for you?
Oh man, it's great. Frankly, the EU KubeCons always have a different level of energy. Everyone's super excited. The keynotes are great.
Mhm.
Obviously, AI is a huge focus today, and a lot of people interested in that. But I really just love the sense of community that you get at the EU KubeCons, and that's one of the things that really justifies it for me every time we come overseas and come hang out at these. Is really the community is awesome.
Oh, it's awesome. So, what are you guys doing over there at Krumware? Anything you're working on? Any new
Yeah.
news that you can share with us, the community, and our customers?
Yeah. So at Crum, we're just leaning further into the SUSE stack for us. The big focus for us right now, and obviously in the industry, is platform engineering.
Mhm.
We've been working with the SUSE tools and Rancher for years, probably going on 6+ years now for us with Rancher. And the reason what we used it in the first place was we were able to leverage Rancher as an educational tool for developers and operators and like teach them Kubernetes by
Mhm.
using the tool. And it helped them in their maturity. It helped them actually develop and grow into a more functional team. But more importantly for us, by standardizing with our own software engineering practices on those tools and on Rancher, by working with these customers and getting them into our tools and processes, it really is simplifying our delivery, and it's really making things very successful for these customers. And we're really excited about that. But platform engineering over the past year or so has become a much more common practice, and we're seeing a lot of teams, a lot of companies actively seeking that support instead of us having to convince them. And the beautiful part of that is, like, we feel like, to some degree, Rancher has been a solution without a problem in some cases. And the way that it was built, it's open, extensible architecture, the way it interacts with Kubernetes as opposed to taking an opinionated take or an enclosed ecosystem on Kubernetes. We're doing a lot of things like building new extensions that we'll be releasing soon. We're interacting with a wide variety of other vendors and partners and building technologies on the SUSE stack for them so that things are more tightly integrated.
Mhm.
But the customer wins when we do that, right? When we bring together tools like Isovalent and Cilium, when we highlight tools in the SUSE stack that might be overlooked, like Apinio and Fleet, and how do we involve those in the workflows? We're doing a lot of work on the front end to try to create those tailored experiences. And I'm really excited about what we have coming with regards to some AI driven platforms, but
Mhm.
also developer platforms. A big focus for me is how do we enable this core ecosystem we get with Rancher to allow other users, not just developers, but like those AI operators, the operational teams themselves. How do we leverage Rancher to provide tailored experiences for them, get them in the same ecosystem,
Mhm.
and Rancher becomes a facilitator for them to help people work together and do their jobs. And that's the core of platform engineering for me. And we couldn't do that with any other solution.
So are announcing Rancher Prime 3.0. A lot of exciting things there. Have you got your hands on it just yet?
So we've dug in a little bit. We haven't had the chance, frankly, to really go in there, but some of the benefits of Rancher Prime that you get really are on that support overlay, and especially like the signed sources for your images and some of
Mhm.
the other benefits are parts of the supply chain that are critical. And so we're really, really excited that there's a focus being placed on that, but also that we're clarifying the difference between, open source Rancher, and it's no different really at the core on the software level, but that Rancher Prime gives us a trusted source to consume from. And I think that's going to help with a lot of the trust that is central to some of the challenges with open source, like with all the other things that are happening from all the other vendors.
Yeah,
Trust is huge right now.
I'm excited for the app collection.
Yeah.
That's I don't know why, it's just for me. I'm like, That's finally, like
Right.
we have this amazing area where I just need to pull it down. Your developers can pull down trusted images, everything. So you don't have to worry
Right.
about it. It's just go get it from the collection. What do you
Right.
need? And there's a lot already built, but there's a lot in the pipe coming out. So I saw the list of what's coming and I'm like, I'm even more excited for the
Yeah,
developer
I'm on
experience.
board. And that simplifies our job too. So, right, that helps us deliver those types of tools in a standardized way, and we don't have to reinvent the wheel for everybody now.
Awesome.
So for us, partnering with SUSE is really important for us.
Awesome. Well, Colin, have a great KubeCon. It's great chatting with, and we'll see the rest of you guys in the community.